Start recording. Okay, look. I forgot to enchant Worldle, and I've already started up this cube draft. So this means that the VOD watchers are going to get a very rare peek into the process. Also, this pack sucks. I think I'm going to do a real gamer maneuver, though, and I'm going to take this Firebolt and wheel Fire Blast. That's my plan. I also want to take a photo of this because this pack sucks. Oh my god. Holy shit. This pack stinks. I might actually just start a thread of stinker packs only. Oh, immediately rewarded. Because I get to take a good red card. I took Fire Blast there because it's a cheap, efficient red card that I'm like very rarely upset to play. I mean, we could look at the other pack again because it was interesting. Did I just close my... Hold on. Another stinker here, folks. What's your pack one? Pick one. Like we had... Okay, the way that Firefox... I moved over to Firefox. The way that Firefox drags and drops links is wild. So this pack is actual dog shit. Like you could take like Corpse Dance, Firebolt, like the Flicker Wisp, Cup. Cup might be one of the more generically good cards. You could take EI if you really like blue-red. But this is wild to me. So I'm going to take Firebolt, hope to wheel Fire Blast or this sword. But Firebolt can go in anywhere. That's a mana crypt. I'm going to take this mana crypt. And then I don't know if the Smuggler's Copter is going to wheel. I think people tend to overvalue this card. It's good, but it's not as like, oh, every creature deck should play this card. It's absurd. So I'm going to take this Mana Crypt, and then potentially we can wheel this Smuggler's Copter or Rampaging Ferocidon. And then if not, we could pick up some white cards too. You know, like Winds of Abandon might even wheel. Who's to say? There's some cool blue cards in here too, but I'm going to take the Mana Crypt. All right, great. Continuing the trend of taking efficient red cards, I'm going to take Lightning Bolt. Going to take this Lightning Bolt. And then if I can wheel Sacred Foundry or Fire Covenant, that'd be kind of cool. I'm just going to take the very efficient red card here. If I end up mono red, great. If I end up red X, also great. I'd really want that Fire Blast to wheel. I can't imagine Fire Blast not wheeling if these are the cards that are getting passed to me. Because that I'm just like choking the person to the left. How'd I do on today's Enchant World? It's funny you mentioned it wearing boots. I forgot to do it before I started up the draft. And I don't even have music on, I realized. I also started this stream by saying that I smoked way too much. And that I'm very EP. So yeah, you get to see it happen in real time. This pack's a thinker. We got a fetch land that is in neither of my colors, but it could end up being quite good. It's just the fetch land's really reasonable to have. There's Pest Infestation, which this card is pretty broken. I like red-green as well. We have Esper Sentinel if I want to try to get into Boros, because Boros is a totally reasonable archetype, although I passed a bunch of white. And then Troll of Khazad-dûm, which tends to go in the same decks as like Fury. I think I'm taking Esper Sentinel and just banking on the fact that I'll be able to get a pretty good... Oh. I was gonna say, potentially get a pretty good Boros deck. Although maybe Pest Infestation is just a better card, but I feel like we can get some good... Like the upside of this is going to be a lot higher. This stinks. We have Inti and Chain Lightning. I'm going to take Inti. I'm going to be taking Inti here. Unfortunately, passing Chain Lightning. Inti is just incredible. Incredible magic card. And we also just have Lightning Bolt and Firebolt, so we have Chain Lightning kind of cards. I'll take Inti. Yeah, Inti's messed up. It sucks that they're in the same pack, you know, but I'll take Inti. You know, I haven't hated Embercleave. I do like locking. Mana Crypt makes it a little more reasonable too. And Fury. I'm gonna take this Embercleave. It's not the worst. It's certainly not as like backbreaking as people remember this card being in like Standard or Gladiator or whatever. I think I like it better than Wedding Announcement. I'm not even for sure in white here. I'll take the Cleave. I'll cleave it to Beaver. Yalk, welcome back for the 58th month. Cube. Ooh, FTK. Cube, that's so 2019. We're on Hypercube these days. Oh, you've gotten the sequel? The sequel to the Cult Classic? Did I first pick the Firebolt? You better believe I did. I gotta take Kavu. Kavu, I like just in general. Also gets better because we have Mana Crypt. Somebody took the Fire Blast? How? I mean, this pack has nothing. That's not the biggest upset. We can take the Sword. The Sword gets a lot better with Mana Crypt. I don't know how you take Fire Blast. Very odd. Very odd. I'll take Intrepid Adversary. Yeah, we might be aiming to be a Boros deck here. If we get a Stoneforge Mystic, it's pretty cool because we have two of them. 2 pieces of equipment. I could take a 3rd piece of equipment. Do I need Winds of Abandon? No, I'd rather have Glimmerlands because I already have some removal. I'll take a Sacred Foundry. Okay. I'll take a touch. I'll take Withered Wafer. Okay. Ooh, we got some heaters in this pack. There's Gut. There's the one. I mean, the 2 cards that we're choosing from are going to be the One Ring and Fable. I have Mana Crypt that makes the One Ring nicer. You know, a nicer. It's more appealing. I think I want to take Fable. I'm going to take Fable here. Fable is so strong. I think people have caught up on Gut being very good. So, you know, we might not get this Gut back. But it's also the only red card in the pack. But we know the people to the right aren't really red. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to play Najeela because so many of the cards that we have are just not actually warriors. Right? It's like a rebel, a scout, a knight, a soldier, a nomad cleric. This pack's not that exciting. Swift Spear, I'm actually kind of low on. I could take Swift Spear to lock like people out. Could take Selfless Spirit. I don't hate having a Selfless Spirit. Oh. Ragavan. Okay. Great. I'll take a Ragavan. Swift Spear's a lot worse if you don't have, I mean, Fire Blast too, you know. Fire Blast is like we're the all-in kind of package. I can't believe I ooh. Either. Sorry, I'm also doing some lure work on the side. There's Robber of the Rich, or there's Giver of Ruins. How much am I committing to Boros here? I do like Robber of the Rich. I also like Giver of Ruins. I'm gonna take Giver of Ruins on the off chance that Robber of the Rich wheels. Ooh. I don't hate playing this card. This card it kills people a lot faster than you'd think. I'm gonna take this Rampaging Raptor. Ooh, there's a Path to Exile, but there's also Othari, and we have Mana Crypt, so I'm gonna take Othari. I don't think you can wheel Othari. People are on the up and up. Jite, huh? Well, I think I like it better than Goldspan Dragon, but we do... I mean, the Mana Crypt makes me kind of like this, but we have Othari and Fury and Rampaging Raptor. Goldspan's not a bad Magic card. I think there's a chance that Goldspan might actually be better than Jite here. Which is wild, but I'm just so low on this card. I'm gonna take the Dragon. I'll take Grim Lavamancer. Gut Wield? Oh yeah, let's fucking go. Phyrexian Revoker. This deck's looking okay. I mean, we still have a third pack. We love a Mox, but we have Bolt. We got Bolt, Ragavan, Fable, Gut, Inti, Goldspan, Fury. Like, we got some pretty solid Magic cards. What are good Gut synergies in the cube? Anything that generates tokens, anything that generates cheap artifacts and tokens, anything with cheap creatures that you just want to convert into actual threats. There's a bunch of stuff. I'll take Blade Splicer. Blade Splicer is a good example, even at a 3-drop. It's just like, I have this Blade Splicer, I make 2 bodies, and I can play this Gut, and go to combat, and turn this 1/1 into a 4/1 menace, and now I got 7 power on the board. And then, if I need to convert that Golem into a 4/1 menace to push through, I can, because people are, you know, probably playing to the board to get rid of it. It's just so good. It's so good. You know, I gotta tell you, I mean this in the nicest way possible, and I am absolutely not the best cube drafter in the world. I'll admit it. And I don't think it's a reasonable expectation for other players, especially just people on the internet, to also be that great. What the fuck? But I gotta tell you, I've done a couple of these, like, what's your pack one, pick one? And while this one's particularly hard, I've had a couple that aren't as hard, and people just pick the worst stuff possible. It is so wild. I don't entirely get it. I mean, cubing's hard. Magic's a hard game. It could also just be people that don't cube. And that's fine. But it is, sometimes it is just so, like, glaringly wrong, you know? How was the force pick in the last tweet I saw? I don't, it's not my pick, but I also don't fault someone for maybe defaulting to it. I don't think Force of Negation, like, what was that pick? Let me look at it again. Oh yeah, this one's a bit of a stinker no matter what. I'm Solitude or Fiery Confluence. We got a significant amount of white cards. Solitude's kind of broken. I'd even consider playing Steel Seraph if it wheels. So this was the pick. Yesterday. Pack one, pick one. This fucking sucks. This pack stinks. I think there are 3 picks. Well, okay, so the ones that jump out are Force of Negation, Wandering Emperor, Court of Garenbrig, Watery Grave. Those are the ones that jump out to me. Firebolt, there's no other supporting red cards in here. Wandering Emperor is a little... I picked Court of Garenbrig because I think Court of Garenbrig is pretty incredible. It's cheap. It develops like with a Moxen or Accelerant, this card can take over a game. I think it's great. The downside is that you have to play green, like a double green creature-based card, which is not always the best, but it turns your Delighted Halflings and your Birds of Paradise into actual threats. This pack stinks. I'm not going to play Dragon's Rage Channeler. I might just take this Inspiring Advantage. Or I could take Retrofitter Foundry because it works with Gut. Yeah, Inspiring Advantage will wheel. I'm going to take Retrofitter Foundry. I might actually play it. Might not, but you know. Oh, swords? Okay, fucking game. So yeah, my thought. I took this Court of Garenbrig. I took Court of Garenbrig because I think it pairs well with some of the other cards in this cube on the wheel. And there are cards in this pack that I might first pick given how bad the pack is, but will not receive respect at the table because of either they're not familiar with the strength of these cards or they just have better stuff. They've already drafted more powerful cards and want to synergize around it. So I can like take this Court of Garenbrig and then get Outland Liberator or Raphellos, and then that's fine because Outland is just, it's nice to have instant speed shatter and whatnot. Raphellos, I'm not a huge fan of these decks, but like they can do a thing. Could grab the Wandering Emperor. People disrespect this card all the time. It's absurd. Could grab Firebolt or Shieldred's Edict, which are also just like cheap, efficient removal spells. Force of Negation, I'm just like not as high on, especially pack one, pick one. I think like Watery Grave might be the actual correct pick because it's just so open. Like you can always find a way to play a Watery Grave there, and it's a blue card, so you could be like red black, open up your Time Walk and splash it or whatever. You can find it off Lorien Revealed and Troll of Cause of Doom, which are pretty powerful cards. I'm just going to take Kithian here. I'll take Burst Lightning. Yeah, I took ooh. Kari Zeb's pretty good with Gut. I think I like Kari Zeb more than Containment Priest here. Prismatic Vista. Oh, there's also Adeline. Adeline's pretty good with Gut, but I double white. Should I just take this? I'm going to take the Prismatic Vista to make my mana better. Also works well with Grim Lavamancer. Some of these cards I might not be playing here. Do I need a Flame Slash? No, I have Swords, Firebolt, that. I'll take Lauren. I really like Lauren. I'm probably not playing this, but I'll take it. I'll take the red-white duel. Help fix the worst part about this color combo. Yeah, this pack is really bad. I took the Court of Garenbrig, which I don't actually think is the correct pick. Like, I think you just take Watery Grave instead of like hyperfixating on getting something back, because Watery Grave could also get something back, like maybe the Shieldred's Edict wheels. Maybe get Gix and you find yourself in the Fallen Shinobi deck. Watery Grave is just so low cost of inclusion in a lot of decks. So I think there's a chance that you... Oh, the Jace and the Doomsday. I think there's a chance that you take the Watery Grave. Well, this late of a Narset, huh? That's rude. You take the Watery Grave and you hope to wheel another cheap spell. I don't want to dox anybody from there, but I saw some pretty wild like picks. I do not read the story. I get the story told to me. That makes it sound like Kiefer reads me a bedtime story. No, I'm just involved in a lot of stuff that has me seeing the... Oh, fucking gotcha, George. Ooh, Containment Priest Wield. I'll play that. I can't believe that Fire Blast. That Fire Blast got picked up. And yet Inti and friends got wheeled or got passed. I'm glad I made the pick I made though. Like I didn't make this Firebolt being like, and I'm 100% getting back Fire Blast, you know? And if I don't, then my deck's over. This is just such a... Fire Blast is like game, but Firebolt left us being a lot more flexible. What was pack one, pick one? Pack one, pick one, Firebolt. This pack was so shit. Honestly, might be the worst pack that I've ever opened in Vintage Cube. Look at this. Everflowing Chalice, Flickerwisp, Hexmage, like, it's... I got the Othari pretty late. In, mid-pack 2? Like, what? What's going on here? Othari is my pet deck, so I'm kind of happy you picked it. Othari is huge for Cube. Huge card in Cube. Let me build the deck and then I'll do the Enchant World. Crypt, Scythian Swords, this. Oh yeah. I don't actually think I need this Retrofitter Foundry now, but you know what? It was cool to consider. Cool. I think this is it. I could cut Slicer for this. Yeah, I think I want this. This looks solid. Plus this. Bring in Git Probe to help my Lavamancer. Yeah, no, honestly, like one of the worst pack one pick ones. All right. Oh, it's over here. Enchant Worldle. The folks that only watch the VODs are in for a treat now. Okay, so it's a 3 mana card that's either an enchantment or a creature that's at common, and it's neither black nor green. Mana War. It's a white or red 3 mana common from after 97. Goblin Matron. It is a red 3 mana common. Oh, Goblin Matron was originally uncommon. Interesting. In Portal, and then common in Saga. 3 mana red common. Koth's Courier. A little lower. Battle Rampart. A little higher. Krark Clan Grunt. No, I know it's not a goblin. Ronin Houndmat. No, I know it's not a human. It's not a human. It's not a goblin. Sparkcaster. No, not Sparkcaster. Spark. What the hell is your name? Spark Spitter? Spark Spitter. Oh. That was uncommon. Right, it got downshifted. 3 mana from Future Sight. Oh, Orc. It's the Orcs. No, wrong Orcs. Oh, it's not the Orcs. 3 mana uncommon. 3 mana red uncommon? Or 3 mana red common from Future Sight? Red Sika, welcome back for the 5th month. Glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you been? Oh, it's not a it's not a creature. It's an enchantment. 3 mana red. Oh, well, then I don't fucking know. Look, I told you I got really high before streaming. The 3 mana red common. Oh, Undying Rage. I think that's, oh, that's uncommon. 3 mana red common aura. Are you sure you're allowed to use that verbiage? Yeah, I mean, technically it was a high dosage of medication. Lightning talents? No, that was Alara. Oh, I don't even know what this is. Again, this is for those that don't know, this is a bit of a blind spot for me. Keldon something? Oh, is it the Arc? It's like a 3 mana deals 3. It's like Galvanic Arc. Not the card Galvanic Arc, but it's similar to Galvanic Arc. Or it's God. I genuinely don't know. I think I know what the card does. Like, it's the 3 mana deals the damage to the creature or something. Yeah, I didn't draft this set. I didn't play when this set came out. I barely know about this era. The green means it's from the right set. Huh? Oh, it's Sting. I see. Shit. I bet it has like a generic name too. Is it a Balduvian thing? I don't think Balduvian ends up in, is it a Care Ridge thing? I don't think I know. I think it's like got a very like lightning kind of name, you know? Lightning something. Or something Rage. Maybe I was on the right track with the Balduvian Rage. It's not Undying Rage, right? That's the uncommon. I already did Undying Rage, in fact. You wouldn't have 2 cards with Rage in its name in the same block. That would be too confusing. Is it Lightning something? Feral Lightning? No. Not Harness Lightning. Lightning Prowess? Which one is this? Is this the AVR one? I think that's the AVR one. I genuinely don't know. I might tap out. This would be tap out like number 2 lifetime. Yeah, I can't think of it. It's I think yeah. Let me draft and then I'll come back. Maybe I'll remember it. I'm gonna spend God knows how long just thinking about it. It's a bizarre stream. I mean, I'm all out of whack. I'm thrown out of the process. Still snowing? Looks like it's not snowing anymore. Excuse me. Have I seen the new Murders spoilers? I've seen the entire set. So I don't know what is officially out. Lightning, thunder. Is there a thunder card? These are all thundering. Kind of need like something of thunder potentially. It's a little expensive, but I'll keep. We got a 1-drop into a 2-drop. Prime Novelist? No, I don't think so. It just, those cards are always like appealing, but they tend to be very much a win more card. And they're vulnerable. They played a Misery's Shade. Oh, the misery. Oh! Don't do that. Don't do that. God, I love Magic Online. Just stops me from being the world's biggest idiot. You gonna Force of Negation this? There's some cool stuff in this set. Very interesting. What are you gonna do? Malcolm me? Hull breacher me? Frantic Search. Cube is nice because in one way this is incredibly telegraphed, but in another way it doesn't matter. I'm not going to FTK that. I just want to get it off the board to get pressure going and more cards in my graveyard, because I think I'm actually just going to do this. Turn my Lava Man into that. Now it's a little awkward if they kill my Containment Priest and then reanimate the Grave Titan, but we have Othari. They could even Toxic Deluge here. Oh, sure. You can Hymn to Torak me. Yeah, I guess I could have shot them first. Again, we need a button that just says this streamer smoke too hard, is swag too loud. Warning, the streamer is on that shit. Warning, streamer is on that extra dank, that good shit. Streamers on the escalator again. Mids, yeah, mids are loud to me, Your Honor. Your Honor, I only smoke that Reggie. That good. Interesting. That doesn't make sense at all. I played a dog. Please respond. Great. Do I want this gold span medicated powder? I think my deck kind of rules. I'm just gonna run it back. Am I an indica or sativa guy? It doesn't. My husband is a weed lord and has led me to believe that none of that fucking matters. Or that it's more or less negligible nowadays. Let's... This hand's kind of weak. Given what they've got cooking. But it does deal with Ophiomancer, which is kind of fun. Put a mulligan this hand. This I'll keep. I feel like that hand may have been a little too slow. This hand is also not the greatest. Got the Grime Lavamancer with that big dirty stinking base. Him to Torak me, you fool. And my Lavamancer's turned on. And now you don't have any blue mana? And they likely have one in their hand. Gibbs Prime, welcome back for the 12th month, the full year. I usually watch YouTube VODs, but I finally got to catch you live because the snow down here in Washington canceled work. Holy smokes. I'm glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you been? Thank you for the support. God bless the VOD watchers. Also, I missed it. Somebody said that they got COVID for the first time and that they're watching, and my condolences to, you know, you and your COVID. That stinks, but I'm glad I can provide at least some distraction. Oh, well, now I look like an idiot. They don't have any blue mana. Any updates on my Highlander Orzhov vamp list? I think some of those cards should still be in there. That was an awkward one because I had to make the deck list but not include cards that were out yet, you know? Like, I built the list without the cards from Ixalan and then had to add the cards from Ixalan afterwards. And then was just like, what do I have in here? Holy shit. Okay, I see what kind of gamer we are. Well, my Lavamancer is kind of hot. This is not bad. Yeah, him into him. Pretty gross. Matt, welcome back for the 13th month. What up? How you doing? How you been? Have you been playing Highlander this year? This year. Uh-huh. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you and your hymn to Torak. And your Torech. I'm a little afraid of what you have. Wait, what? Gonna kill your own Torak? I mean, I guess that's fine. Unfortunately, we don't have the we don't have a Flame Tongue Kavu that I could draw. Yeah, I like to get back when the weather's nicer. They play Grave Titan here. It's pretty rough. Rankle? Damn. The good news is I've overestimated this quality of my opponent's deck. I thought they were doing some broken shit, but they're not. So this means that we can actually... We got more goodies. Presumably in a faster hand where we don't get got by him into him. Then we're in a much nicer spot. Also, drawing Mana Crypt would be cool. I can't keep this hand, even though we did draw Mana Crypt. I can keep this hand. Especially because we drew Mana Crypt the last time. I get to go Giver into Inti, which is kind of hot. We have swords if we need it. Inti is actually pretty good into the discard effects. Because if they discard on their turn, then we just get to play them. Which is pretty cool. Frantic Search with the Ancient too. You gonna deal more damage to yourself? You discarded 2 swamps. Turn 1 Island Ancient Tomb for the double Hymn to Torak deck. Yeah. Magic players are sickos. Oh, okay. Now I feel a little shitty about getting rid of that Loran. But I guess they hadn't shown us an artifact or enchantment yet. We could have maybe assumed that they'd have Grave Titan, but that game too has thrown me off. I'm going to attack with Inti. Ooh, the sword? Well, my opponent with blue mana is tapped out, so I'm going to play this sword. Mountain. Even though Plains could potentially let me double spell here, we have more double red cards and double white. And we also have another mountain already out of our deck. What is the opponent on? They're on like blue, black, pick 10 to 15 cards. But they have Hymn to Torak. And we got... we unfortunately got hit with the old Hymn to Torak into actual Torak. Wheeler chat, where can I find Canlander deck lists? Through my Mox Field or through the Discord, which is available there. Do I want to discard anything? Not really. Kind of want to play my land. Just hit them for 1 million. I forgot how Massacre Girl works. I mean... Massacre Girl's ability is 1 giant block of text. Right? But I forget if the ability is from, like, the trigger. Like, if I get rid of something... I forgot that if I kill Massacre Girl, it still continues to go, right? I just realized this doesn't help. Scryfall. Oh, we won the match anyways. Great. Okay, I'm gonna tap out on this enchant worldle unless somebody has like a clue. Can somebody give me a clue? I'm gonna use my lifeline. Upkeep trigger magnets. I know it's a red aura. Magnets. Oh, is this the like beginning of the controller's upkeep? It does damage to a thing. Magnets. I don't actually know. I'm just gonna. What's the card called? I'm gonna tap out because I want to focus on playing the draft. Ugh, I gotta mulligan this. Holy shit, I gotta mulligan this too. Fatal Attraction? Oh, is it the oh! Okay, yeah. And Fort. I gotta mulligan this as well. Okay, this hand rules. We've had some bad beats with our mulligans, even though we have a ton of cheap cards. Uh-huh. Alright, I'll be a little upset if they play a Lelia next turn. But you know what? I'm mulligan to 5, my opponent had a Mox draw. There's not much we can do. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to just play the Spirit and then bolt their Lelia next turn. Because they're not drawing a card off the Robber of the Rich. I guess technically they could not have a Lelia. That card's pretty good. Yeah. This is a great example of what gut works, like where gut shows up and what it works well with. Aside from just everything, but especially spots like this. Yeah. You just hit level 5 for me? God bless you, Sibwow. Okay, so, for instance, I get to attack with this. And I'm going to layer the triggers so that I make a token, and then Gut sees me attacking, and it's going to turn that treasure into a 4/1 skeleton. So Gut effectively makes this Goblin Shaman token a 2/2 that when it attacks, I create a 4/1 tapped and attacking Menace Goblin. And as you can see, that wins me the game. That's right, folks. We won the game. Gonna lose my mind if I get Massacre Girled again. George, you gotta understand that if you type out the word girl D in my chat, I immediately think that I'm gonna turn and see the lewdest thing that possible. That was like a jump scare. You know what? I'm gonna keep this. Well, actually, I mean, Inti is so fucked. I think I have to mulligan, though. No, I got a mulligan. Don't let the tilt get to you. That I've had to mulligan every game. Yeah, there we go. This hand's great. I'm gonna put that on the bottom. Throbbing Inspector. Gonna play the Grim Lavamancer. Land Robber of the Rich, get a card. Ooh. Isn't that enticing, opponent? I can't say that after the comment I just made. What do you mean? Are you telling me I can't say Throbbing Inspector? Throbbing Inspector. I am excited for the new Throbbing Inspector to come out. Novice Investigator. Chad, this set is so funny. It is wild to see that this is a Magic set. Here's my I'm going to Futka your Rada's Firebrand. Oh, I didn't attack. Whoops. That's fine. I got distracted by a notification. You gotta understand, we're filming this evening. We're filming something this evening. Oh. But if the snow means I don't have to leave my house, I won't say no. You know? I'm not going to complain. We have kind of a hot little number here. Awfully rude of my opponent to blow up my mana crypt. I showed you my FTK, please respond. It's like Capenna 2, except not like vaguely racist against Italians. Oh no. We can't have this discourse right here, right now. We just can't. It was discriminating against Italians. Let's be clear. This is, what is it? The Sopranos meme. Anti-Italian discrimination. You're attacking with the Thraben Inspector. Interesting. You want that chip damage. I drew a land. Interesting. Well, I don't hate... you know what? I'll make this trade. If you want to make this trade. You want to make this trade? Great. Fuels my Lavamancer. Boots wearing MTG character should I cosplay at Chicago? I don't know. Who do you like? Here comes Massacre Girl. No, stop, please. I feel okay about the fact that they didn't attack. I'll clear the way. I don't know why Massacre Girl's in the Vintage Cube. Because there's a new set coming out where she's like the main character, or one of the main characters. Is my guess. Got a kill spell? Or no? The Leyline Binding. Oh, and they're hitting the sword? Whoa. Okay. That means I get free beats in my logic. They get so many cards that they can put in that are just going to be like dumpy picks. That have like technically have a role they can play. So, you know, instead of Massacre Worm, why not just put Massacre Girl? That's a good sign. Cracking the clue. Piece up A-Town down. Oh. Tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast. All right. Pre-recorded stream. Why does it keep happening? I told you about the stairs, bro. I told you about the stairs. There's a chance I shouldn't have killed this Raven Inspector. Oh my god, they took it? What? They didn't trade with my Goblin Shaman? They must have... What? Do they know this has Menace? Do they know it's Christmas after all? Oh, you got a Fallen Shinobi. But you're dead on board. So you're trying to hit? To be fair, those are some good hits. Damn, they gambled? They gambled on that? That's wild. I might lose this game now, unless we draw like Fury. It's not a gamble if you win. Yeah, I guess you're right. Stupid me. I should have just won. I don't like making this block because now I can block your Fallen Shinobi and kill it with Reflection. What? Oh. Yeah, we could draw Athari, we could draw Fury. Bunch of things we can draw here. This Lavamancer's just been putting in work. I would also like to not draw a land. That would be cool. The Raptor, huh? Raptor. I'm going to play the Raptor. I'm going to hit you with my Raptor. Play my land in case I want to pump, depending on how they block. They could go Golem Esper Sentinel in front of this, and then I can Grim Lavamancer their Blade Splicer if I really want to. They just block like that. Do I want to push damage? Is pushing 2 damage worth this treasure token? Probably not. Yeah. So now I have a way to kill this Esper Sentinel. If I want to. I don't really need to. And yeah, drawing Othari would be good. Drawing... I don't know, we have some other 4-drops. Rampaging Ferocidon. Okay. I'm just going to keep drawing lands. Okay. Yeah, I don't entirely understand. They're like white, red, splashing for Fallen Shinobi. I think I want to make this block. They must have like Tribal Flames in their deck. So they're down to nothing. Oh yeah, that was a good draw. It's about time we had a good draw. I mean, I had a pretty absurd draw with the gut earlier today. Or earlier in this match, rather. But, you know. Okay. Play out this Fury. You know what'd be really funny? Is if we untap with this and we draw Inti. And then we, like, attack... We attack with this Fury, Inti, hit them for 8, and then we Inti a Firebolt. Or that works too. God bless Firebolt, baby. Pack one, pick one, baby. Pack one, pick one, baby. All right. Great. Pack one, pick one, baby. Don't you just love Cube? My limited rank on Moto. Do they still have that? Is there like some secret ELO? How do you check? Probably not that high. Click on my settings. You click on your settings wheel. I am on the play and I got Sentinel into Selfless Spirit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this in a way that doesn't show off all of my like information. You'll just have to believe me. Oh, what? Did Magic Online froze? Did it froze? I can just tell that that we're gonna have a great time today. Settings. Not account settings. 1921. $19.21's my limited rating. Back when we cared about, man, okay, so back in the day, this is gonna hit. There are a couple of YJ people in chat. Back in the day, we used to print out the ratings for the province and we would post it on the wall of YJ, which was sick. And like, I'll never forget, and it would be up there until the new ratings came. So if you got like a pretty high rating at like the right time, and it would just sit on the wall and you just get to be like, yeah, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I remember getting my rating got up to 2060, something like that. And I was like, oh yeah, above 2K, baby. Let's fucking go. But we also, because BC also had AO Paquette, who was like sitting on a like 2450 or something ridiculous. Like he was just sitting on this massive rating, which actually was one of the reasons why they updated the system. Yeah, it was wild. He just like wasn't playing events or whatever. Would love to draw a 4-drop. Would love them to play into my Esper Sentinel too. Let's all right, now that I'm kind of invested, let's get our limited rating over 2K. Honey Jack, welcome back for the 21st month. How you doing? How you been? Glad to have you. Good to see you. Thank you for the support. I miss the DCI so much. I still remember my DCI number. I can remember my phone number from when I was a kid, and I can remember my DCI number. Those are the two big ones. 1201-273-806, baby. Remember playing Magic, like, competitively? I kind of do. Kind of miss it. I've been playing Standard again on Arena. So if there's Standard RCQs, I might actually try to play in one. Because I think that'd be kind of fun. If there's any that are, like, close by. I've been playing this Bant Toxic deck, and it feels disgusting. Ooh, they gave me the card? Sick. Most banned decks are toxic. Skyclave. I'm gonna Skyclave my Sentinel. Skyclave my Spirit. Okay. Interesting. Firebolt coming in clutch. And now they're off library. And you exiled the Wandering Emperor. Very weird. They must have been really worried about like a powerful 4-drop coming down. But now we got them off library, which is kind of nice. Was this Teferi 5? Yeah, we get to draw a card though. We can Othari it. 5. I don't have lethal, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can put them to 2, which puts them to Firebolt range. They have 5 cards in hand. I think they're scared of the damage that they're going to deal. You know, they were just like, this damage is going to rack up too much. Or they have a Wrath of God in hand. That's something to think about. I might go Bolt Burst Lightning at Teferi because they have Wrath of God, and putting them at 2 doesn't really do anything. Obviously, I want to do it now. I could also just look to kill Teferi with combat damage. It's a little awkward if they... I can bolt Teferi here, actually. I think bolting Teferi works best, because then I can play Othari. I mean, I could also wait until they tap out. I draw a card if I Othari here. I think I want to do this. I think I want to jam my Othari. Oh my god, we got Othari on the board. Attack you. Attack Teferi. Attack you. Do I want to just make sure this is dead? If they have a swords, they're swordsing my Othari. How bad is it for me if they swords my this? It's not that bad. I give them an extra card. But you're like killing this, right? They could kill this. Oh, they have Cathar Commando. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with giving them an additional card here. Didn't even think about Cathar Commando. We have a lot of burn, though. We have like a pretty high amount of burn. 5. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. A hit with Lavamancer, potentially. That's a good sign. Silent clearing, crack, silent clearing. Feels weird if you're playing this without actually like having a black card, though. So, like, I kind of want to take this as they have a black card in their deck. Oh, they just conceded. They conceded with 6 cards in hands and a Teferi on the board. Woo! Okay. Timeless Dragon's kind of nice here. Glimmer Lens gets a little bit better. So does Blade Splicer. Andoril gets a little bit worse. It's expensive. They have Cathar Commando. Kind of want to turn Andoril. We could take in Revoker too to deal with Planeswalkers plus their thing. We could bring in Retrofitter Foundry. Do I want Retrofitter Foundry here? Glimmer Lens might actually be the right call. I'm going to swap Andoril for Glimmer Lens and just run it back. Sure. Moxdraw, huh? Mox Weathered Wayfarer? Please tell me no land. Mox Weathered Wayfarer, no land. Don't play your land. Yes! Ah, let's fucking go. Oh my god, yeah. No, I haven't talked about Susan Boyle yet. I will. I'll talk about Susan Boyle after this match. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, they tried to get the land off their Wayfarer. Oh, I should play this Lava Man. I was thinking about Susan Boyle earlier today. Does everybody remember who Susan Boyle is? Oh, I think they definitely had a land. They just wanted to, they're like, oh, I'm developing my mana. I'm going to be able to then activate and just draw a card every turn. Sure do. Ooh, okay. I was going to say, going to need that land for that FTK, but that's a good draw. Yes, but why? Yeah, she was just a woman on Britain's Got Talent. That she's just an older British woman. Close your eyes and picture an older British woman, and that's what she looks like. And Susan, she was like on this talent show, and she had a really good singing voice, and that was it. That's the whole thing. The whole thing is that, like, whoa, wait a minute. You're not conventionally attractive. Why are you singing so nicely? That was the whole shtick. The whole thing was just people were incredible. Like, oh my god, I can't believe this ugly woman can sing. And it's just like, oh, okay. Yeah. That's it. It was so it sounds fake, right? Like, if you weren't there at the time, it sounds fake. I still think they have a Wrath effect. And then drawing that makes me want to play the Fable over the Raptor. Even though they've played an Adeline. Yeah, I think they have Wrath in their deck. I just got the... I got the vibes. I've got Wrath of God vibes going on. Even though they played Weathered Wayfarer and Adeline. Why do we attack with Lavamancer last turn? Because I don't need to. The best part about Lavamancer isn't that you can exile cards from your graveyard to shock something. It's that it can attack. You don't have to do this. And I don't want to expend... like, even though if this wasn't a flashback card, I don't really want to expend these resources to push for an additional damage when I can just, like, wait. They had Paul Potts also in the UK. Wait, what? His name was Paul Potts? Not the, like, Cambodian dictator? This is just a fat guy. This is just a British man. Oh, see, I knew it. Ooh, this is kind of sick. They should not pay so that I draw a card and then they discard fewer cards off balance. Yeah, Paul Potts was just a British man. He was just a guy that just came from the pub and they're like, there's no way this guy can sing, which is so wild. It's the same thing with Susan Boyle. Like, this must, I know it's Britain's Got Talent, but this must be for the North American audience. Like, they must, this must be a thing of like, okay, we can somehow convince Americans that this is just like supernatural when it's just a guy. This is just a guy. Oh no, opponent, no! No, they paid for the Esper Sentinel. You don't pay for the Esper. So this Esper Sentinel trigger would have drawn me a card, putting 3 cards in my hand, meaning that their balance only makes them discard 2 cards as opposed to now making them discard 3. Unless they want extra cards in their graveyard for some reason, I wouldn't recommend it. Now, actually, here's a good question. Do I want to Lavamancer now? I don't actually think I do. I think I let this resolve. I want the flexibility of being able to firebolt. I sacrifice 2 lands. Okay. Oh, shit. No, right, they only have 2 lands. I sacrifice 3 lands. I still want this firebolt in the yard, even though it's a little expensive. I lose my board. They discarded Days to Fairy Mystic Confluence Balance. So now... no, I'm good. Oh, shit. Fuck. Right, main phase. You know what? It's actually not that bad. I feel like I can get more... I think I should have dashed there, but it's not the end of the world because I could just get more off my Ragavan than dashing it. Because, like, I'm using my mana next turn. Actually, the more I've... now that I've thought about it for a bit, yeah, I think I like this better. Because I'm using my mana next turn, right? I'm likely using my mana next turn to Rampaging Raptor or playing something to the board. And while the acceleration, like the treasure token from the Ragavan hit would have been nice, I think this is fine. If I miss a land, though, when have I ever missed a land, Matt? When have I ever missed a land? When have I ever missed a land? You know what I'm saying? When have I ever missed a land? Oh shit. This is whoops. Oh. When have I ever played well in my life? I forgot that wait, this is a questing beast as well? I thought it only hit battles. Damn, that card's good. They should be fucking dead. If this is Wandering Emperor, oh my god, it's damn. Okay, we might actually lose this game. I mean, if we draw like Othari, Okithian's a good hit. They'd be at 9. Jackal Hops, welcome back for the 17th month. Glad to have you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for all the support. Teferi's in the yard. Oh, Batterskull. Damn, they've just runnered us, huh? Are their manas kind of tied down? Skull Clamp? That's kind of funny. Can we beat Batterskull? Yeah, sure, why not? I don't want to double block necessarily here. I'll just let them gain some life. Yeah, their deck's very odd. They have double Wrath of God plus Adeline plus Weathered Wayfarer. Plus Palantir? What the fuck? If we draw Swords to Plowshares or Solitude, even a Fury at this point is going to be okay. Or Othari. This puts it into play tapped and attacking. Alright, well, I'm still going to attack with Othari. I'm going to go to attack with this Glimmerlens token. I'll keep Chad back. Ooh, Selfless Spirit. We're at 19 life. We got Othari going on here. Oh, blocking the equipped creature. Maybe they didn't read Othari. I mean, I didn't read that Raptor. Played a library. No. Firebolt, huh? Everybody in. If I draw Solitude here, it'd be pretty good. I did not. They're blocking one of those. Okay. Indestructible Othari. Now it's a little awkward for when I'm going to kill this skull clamped batter skull. I guess it would have to be now is actually a good time. Like they draw some cards, but my board is pretty absurd. Yeah. Oh, he did like a princess. Very nice. I forgot that Glimmer Lens makes a rebel too, so maybe I should have actually had Glimmer Lens in this deck at all times. At all times. Alright, you got 3 cards in your hand. What do you want to do, champ? You're just going to pass. I think they likely have Wandering Emperor. They didn't play anything, right? No, I'm just gonna mill you. They're at 11 cards. We might just mill them out. Gideon is a real friend. Wandering Emperor? Yep. Yep. This means they can't return their batter skull. You, and you. They should have let this resolve, but they didn't. And that's okay. Auto lands here. We have this Selfless Spirit. If they have another Wrath of God effect. Classic net deck move of buying an entire list and having no idea what anything does. What? I mean, you know. Relatable. Jackal Hops, did I say thank you for the 17th month? I think I did, but I don't recall reading Good Afternoon Bong Jammin'. Please. Call me Weedler. Such a kind boy. Hey, what do you know? We got ourselves an Eevee trophy. We've got a trophy in the shape of Eevee. That's trophy number 14. Why am I playing vintage? Trophy number 14, Moe Kai. Part of me wanted to make a genuine run at trophies this year. Or this season, but I just can't. Like, I like streaming Cube, but, you know, people really like playing Gladiator. Or watching people play Gladiator or Highlander. But I do like Cube. 63 trophies is wild. Not just because that's an impressive amount of winning, but also that's just such an absurd amount of like playing the game. Oh, he drops every time he loses? I mean, that works, right? Where's the Souls posting channel? It got consolidated into the video, James. There's a Fable of the Mirror Breaker that I'm going to take because I think it's the best card in this pack. You could also take Gristlebrand and spec to get into Reanimator, or you could take Duress, but I think Fable is just stronger than all those cards. Yeah. Cards I don't mind wheeling. Anything. Fable the Mirror Breaker just goes into any fucking deck. Like, we take this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Like, if I can get Showdown to the Scald's back, that'd be pretty cool. But I'll take whatever. Okay. We got some stuff here. There's a Spell Pierce, and there's Fiery Confluence. There's also Questing Beast. Spell Seeker, but I don't have any. I don't want to pick Spell Seeker on spec. I think I'd take Fiery Confluence, because if I'm playing Fable, I'm going to play this Fiery Confluence. And then, yeah. Spell Pierce is like pretty good, but I don't know. I don't really, it's not one of the counter spells. It's like the lowest tiered counter spell for me, but it's still good because it's cheap interaction. Yeah, take Confluence, and then I guess hope to wheel. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I would play in here. Questing Beast, Bat, Goy, Pierce, Inspector, Fractured Identity, Crucible. It's worth mentioning that Crucible Worlds is in this pack too. Okay. There's nothing in this pack, so I'm going to take Smuggler's Copter. Worse than Quench? Quench isn't in the pack, or in the cube. That makes more sense if you draft and then drop every time you lose. I could see doing that. But still, even then, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm going to take Smuggler's Copter. There's not much in this pack. There's not much in this pack. There's a Deeproot Scout for the Ramanap and the Crucible that actually wield. Oh yeah, I know J-Bro's good. J-Bro shows up in chat a couple times. Occasionally. Speaking of J-Bro, there's Lightning Greaves. I'm going to take a Braid. Cheap interactive. Good card. Flexible. There's Massacre Girl. I feel like did they update the cube like halfway through? Or are we now at a point... they either update some... It feels like they updated the cube halfway through, which is not a thing they do, but it feels like it happened. So maybe what it is that the diehards... No, I know we had Alpha Frog. I mean, like, we are on the vintage cube, the Magic Online vintage cube. It feel like, I gotta tell you, thought they didn't have Massacre Girl or like Bomad Courier and friends in this. I'm gonna take this a Braid. Ooh. There's a True Name Nemesis. There's also a Fallen Shinobi. I'm currently mono red, but I do love Fallen Shinobi. I was going to say, I think it's just the case of a lot of people that are like actually grinding are in the 64 player events, and that, or like, even if you're not in the 64 player event, the people that are playing in these cube drafts might just be like, I don't know, people that are like, I want to play some cube. I'm going to take True Name Nemesis. I like True Name. I like blue-red. Ooh. Well, there's Caracas. There's Mishra's Bauble. There's Dark Confidant. I'm going to take this Caracas. Caracas is just so good. It's just free to play. Bauble is also free to play, but I'm going to take Caracas. Yeah, I'm going to take the Crick. Ooh, so there's a Skyclave Apparition. This card's really good. We might just be in Boros again. There's Grim Lavamancer, which I also really like. There's Baleful Strix. There's Dismember. I don't necessarily need to plant myself into white, though, right? Do I need this Skyclave? Caracas we could just play and anything. I might take this Gremlavamancer because it also works with my Copter and my Fable. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, this is so late. That's a super late Dothy Voidwalker. I do like black-red quite a bit. The fact that this card is in this pack at this point is pretty absurd. There's also Pyrokinesis. And there's Earthshaker Kenra. We could take Pyrokinesis. I will always... I believe I'm always going to play Pyrokinesis. Yeah, I'm going to take the Pyro. So this is kind of interesting. We could take Lion Sash. We could take Subtlety. Subtlety's not that bad. If Subtlety wheeled, it feels like we could maybe be a deck that picks up some Malcolms or like Fairy Masterminds. Yeah, I'll take Subtlety. What is going on in this cube? Well, now I want to take Deep Cavern Bat. I could take Spellseeker. Currently doesn't find anything, but it's like a spec pickup. I don't want to switch to... Yeah, I'll take Spellseeker. I don't want to switch to taking this Bat. I'll take this low-powered Rabbit Battery, this low-powered Bomat Courier. Yeah, I might end up in Boros. Who knows? Touch the Spirit Realm. Contagion. What the fuck happened here? Currently finds a Braid. If this card only finds a Braid, it's pretty bad. Like, you need this card to find, like, at bare minimum, Lightning Bolt. If it finds Ancestral and Time Walk, then perfect. But we gotta get there. We gotta get there. There's a Mana Vault. There's a Hull... Oh, there's a Hull Breacher. Ooh. Mana Vault or Hull Breacher? I'm going to take Hull Breacher. This card's cracked. This card is so fucking good. Not to mention, if we get, like, Wheel of Fortune... Like, we're in blue-red, so we have access to, like, Wheel of Fortune and Time Twister. That's kind of hot. There's nothing else I'm really that excited... I mean, obviously Mana Vault, but, like, I don't know. Take this Hull Breacher and try to... I mean, what black cards do I have? Contagion. I'm going to take this Hull Breacher. I won't be super upset if we get some of these other cards. Like, what are we looking at here? Take Breacher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7. We might even wheel this Time Warp. But Delayed Blast Fireball, excuse me, is another card I'm kind of interested in. Ooh. Well, you know what I'm taking. Inti. I'm going to take this Inti. Inti is great with what we have going on here. Good with Copter, good with Fable, good with True Name. Inti is really good. Ooh. Speaking of Inti being very good, I'm going to take JVP. I'm going to take JVP over this EI and wheel this EI. Although this pack fucking stinks. So maybe I want this EI, but JVP is so good with Inti. It's good with Inti, it's good with Grim Lavamancer, and I'm going to be grabbing some cheap spells later on. Yeah, I think I'd take this JVP. Oh. Well, there's a Jace the Mind Sculptor. There's also Snapcaster Mage. I currently only have a Braid for cheap spells. I'm hoping to get more. Oh, God, this is so wild. Am I taking Snapcaster over Jace? There's a Thopter Foundry and a Necromancy. You know, we're probably a pretty good Jace deck, too. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to take this. I'm I'm going to take the Snapcaster Mage. I think Snapcaster is going to be better than Jace. My moto crashed because it heard what I said. Ooh, there's a Chandra. I'm going to take the Chandra. Kiefer said that he thinks that the first Lily Allen album is good. That's what he wanted to say. I'm going to take Chandra. Chandra is actually probably better for this deck than Jace. There's a Fairy Mastermind. I like that over Fire Blast. Cheap evasive creatures. Ooh. I might play this Shark. No spells, though. Like, I'm going to be spending a majority of cheap spells. I'm going to be spending a majority of the next pack picking up these cheap spells. Hopefully this EI wheels. But we got a lot of 2-mana cards, not a lot of 1-mana cards. Ooh, it's easy peasy. Like right now, the Shark and the Spellseeker are looking a little sus. Although Shark plus Pyrokinesis is hot. Ooh, the Time Warp wield. Yeah, I'm gonna take this Time Warp. Time Warp with JVP. Time Warp with Inti and Smuggler's Copter and Fable and True Name. Like it just gets going quicker. I mean, I have a reasonable amount of legendary cards. I might play this Rona. I think I like it more than Shorakai. I don't want to splash for Shorakai if I don't have to. The EI didn't wheel. And Fort. Oh, but Path to Exile did? Actually, hold on. I might splash for Path to Exile. And this Lauren. I might splash for Path. It's a cheap card. Blade Blast is great with Inti. Oh, because we're casting it from exile either way. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't have any lands and I don't have any cheap spells. So hopefully we get some of those with this pack. Because this deck's looking kind of mid. No Force of Will. That first pack was weird. I think I should have maybe pivoted to taking that Dothy Voidwalker. I saw that Fallen Shinobi and I was like, I should pick this card. Because there are other cards in that pack that would have wheeled that would have fit it. There's a Swords to Plow. Oh, there's an Orcish Bowmasters. I'm going to take Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up being some kind of Jeskai mess. Or at the very least, splashing white for pieces of removal. I'm going to take Burst Lightning over Figure of Destiny and Esper Sentinel and Shark Typhoon. We're not the best Shelldock Isle deck, but I think we're a pretty alright Ledger Shredder deck. Ledger Shredder also works well with, well, ideally I'm not playing this Rona. Rachel was taken. Welcome back for the 6th month. Yeehaw, my followers, or my fellows. Anyone, holy shit, let me start that over again. Yeehaw, my fellows. Anyone here following the MKM story? Today's story was nuts. Something happened at Magic Card Market? Don't spoil it. Kiefer's reading it to me. Would like to find... Well, I'm going to be playing Lelia over Steam Vents. Because it's Lelia. You know... So now I think that I'm going to be picking this Plateau. Because I need to just... I'm going to pick Plateau. Hopefully we'll see Chrome Coast. I clicked through that a bit too quickly, but there's a Wandering Emperor, there's an Entomb, there's this, was there a Savannah or was that the other pack? There was another land there that was reasonable, that wasn't Seachrome Coast. But I'm going to take this plateau and hopefully wheel the Seachrome Coast. Like, I'm just going to try to find mana. Mana or spells. Like, I'm trying to think of a card that I would take over, like a dual land, even if it's not a great dual land. This deck's looking a little poopy. I'll take Magda over Brazen Borrower. Magda's fixing. Borrower is actually cheap interaction. I'll take Borrower. There's a blue-red land, which I think I want to take over this Firebolt, unfortunately. Like, I have to take over the Firebolt. Do I usually just jam Lele on 3, even if I have another 3-drop? Depends on what colors my opponent is. Like, there are certain spots where getting Lelia out of, like, cut down range or, like, burst lightning and stuff is pretty important. Getting Lelia just going is also pretty important. Oh, you gotta come the fuck on. Why you gotta put Chain Lightning in the same pack as this Colonnade? I'm gonna make the responsible pick, but I don't like it. I guess taking the Colonnade in these lands means that I can maybe grab, maybe I can play this Lauren. Oh, my carpet. Malcolm. Yoink. We have so many legendary cards. I think I can play this Rona now. New North 100 isn't out, right? Not this week, okay. This week's been a mess. So I'm a little boggled. The cold has gotten to me as well. I'm not playing Jad, right? Double white's just too hard. Bring this in here. I'm not playing any of these cards. Is there vaguely ominous puzzle game music in the background? There is. Why, yes, there is. Thought Scour. I'll play Thought Scour in this deck. Cheap blue spells. Hell yeah. We didn't get any draw 7s, unfortunately. Whoa, what the fuck? I'm not playing this third path Iconoclast. I might side this. I might play that Wandering Emperor. The Wandering Emperor should not go that late. That card is wild. It is so good. Okay, we have 3 white sources plus treasure from Fable and potentially Hellbreacher. I don't think I want this Time Warp. Can I go 16 cards with this? 16 land? I think I can go 16 land with this. Kind of have to get a little biscuit risky anyways. Yeah. We have so many looters too. Alright, this deck kind of stinks. But, you know, double white seems uncastable. It's a 4-drop. If there's a matchup where this can come in handy, then I don't mind adding a land, adding a basic plains, and then maybe cutting a double red card or something. Not cutting Rona. Oh, check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 things to trigger Rona. We got so many Rona cards. Also, I think I need more. It also combos with Inti, and I think I need more ways of just like churning through my deck. Yeah, I don't mind it. I'm fine having a card that's going to trigger off our legendary things, gives me like a mana sink later in the game, fills my graveyard, or synergizes, I guess, with Inti and Grim Lavamancer, and just like lets me hit my land drops. Seems okay. This deck looks fine. I don't think Rona's great. I very rarely play this card. Especially, and when I do play this, it's like in blue-black Reanimator or whatever. But, you know. Murders at Karlov Manor PPR. Is it literally? It's literally next Friday. Who's excited for the PPR? Also, I feel like Murders at Karlov Manor has not... Where's the breathing room? Is this something they changed with how they do preview season that I've missed? Because it's just like, it's out next week. Like the full set is out next week. I gotta log in this. I'll keep this card or this hand. I'll even keep this card hand. When's the PPR? Next Friday. So not this Friday, not the 19th, but the one after that. People complain about Eternal preview season, so they condensed it. Oh, I see. The monkey's paw curled up. It feels like we're getting so many releases and so many sets that we're stuck in an Eternal preview season. Oh. Ledger Shredder with Inti with Caracas. Love to see it. I got swords. I got a Pyrokinesis. I got a Glock in my Rari. I got 17 shots, no 38. Uh-oh. I got tired of LCI really fast. Really? I feel like I'm still jiving with LCI. The cards are great. They're interesting. They're cool. The artwork is incredible. The gestation period of like good Magic cards takes quite a bit of time, I find. Tired of dinosaurs? God, I'd level with you. I basically forgot about dinosaurs in LCI. Ooh, you've got an Urho. They didn't crack their Sack Tribelder. Interesting. I could crack us their Urho. Yeah. They're not feeding my Ledger Shredder. Nice. I think I want a Fable over Inti. Yeah, I think I want a Fable. I might pitch this Inti to this Pyro. I might just do both, but I'm not going to get the whatchamacallit off of this card. Like, I'm not going to get to pitch the... I don't want to pitch these cards. I feel like if I can keep the board clear, I'm in a pretty good spot with these two cards kicking around, you know? Have I drafted RVR? I did. I didn't draft it on Magic Online. The draft we did was a little goofy because it was 6-person, then we added a collector booster. But I've seen a lot of people just being like, I'm skipping this draft format. Like draft degens. They're just like, this draft format's like not very good. It's like there are just some cards that are like, why is this 4-mana removal spell that would be 2 mana in modern day? Like, why am I playing this card against everything else that's here? It's very odd. Making a beast. Making a Mr. Beast token? I like playing with garbage too, but when you put garbage in with the other cards, it gets a little awkward, you know? Oh yeah. Inti. They might hit Force Will. Cast this. Trigger Ledger Shredder. Pitch this land. Inti. JVP. I don't have blue mana right now. Oh, I have blue mana off this. So I think I'm actually going to swords this. Shields down on the Inti. But it lets me attack that, attack you. I'm not going to do this. Make a token. Kill your Garrick. Play this, play my JVP. Whoops. Play my JVP. Yeah, the cards from original Ravnica block. It's weird that the ones that they brought back from original Ravnica block were primarily like you had. I mean, you got the good like value cards that have scaled well into modern times, like Coiling Oracle and Sky Knight Legionnaire. But then you just also have like Dogpile. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get more out of Borrower than Pyrokinesis. Like, isn't this sick? I get to loot here. Pitch this Rona. Inti triggers. I get the Copter. I'm going to abrade your Deeproot Wayfinder. Then I'm going to flashback this abrade. Flashback this abrade on your Basalt Monolith. Ledger Shredder trigger, which is going to cause Inti to trigger. Blow that up. Play this as the land. Go to combat. Attack for 6. Make a treasure. I'm gonna keep the cards I have in my hand. I'm good. And then I'm gonna play play a smuggler's copter. Keep up my Caracas for my Inti. This deck's churning. We're just hoot. Nice. Oh, check it out. Oof, nice play. We got the nice play. I don't even know if I want to read this as salty. You know, I'm going to give King of Blades 2001 the benefit of the doubt. But I think they thought that was just cool as shit. Uh-oh. Hex Drinker might be a bit of an issue. Oh, I can Fiery Confluence to just, like, kill them. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, I forgot that I forgot that I had this up as a bit. I'm gonna get rid of this, but there's a second jump scare, so don't be too worried. There will be a second jump scare. Just 1 second. Okay, you ready? I hope everybody's okay. Oh. I've never looked better. Thank you so much. This is Gus. There we go. Now it's me. Okay, let's play Alalia. And let's Looter Scooter. And I'm going to go to combat. Put that on that. I don't need to attack with this. So I won't. Smuggler's Copter. I would like to loot. Pitch that. Inti Trigger. Get a mountain, which causes Lelia to trigger. Lelia trigger. Gets a Chandra, which causes Lelia to get bigger. And then Inti's going to trigger. And I'm going to discard the Snapcaster Mage to protect my Inti. Lelia trigger. Now Inti's big enough. And we're going to go to damage. Then I can post-combat go Mountain, Chandra. I do have to tap my Caracas, which is a little unfortunate. Also, I got 12 cards left in my library. Ooh, I think I want to keep this Brazen Barber. Need to be a little careful. 10 cards left in my library. 17 shots, no 38. Kill this Hex Drinker. Okay. I think our deck's pretty cool. Like, you know, power level be damned. Maybe we should have gotten the Thoracle. Ooh. That's kind of spicy. Sick. Very cool. Very cool. Time Warp does seem kind of hot in this deck. But I think I just run it back. I mean, there's a chance that Hull Breacher's not doing... Well, they have Uro. And they could have Sylvan Library. I mean, Sylvan Library is not the greatest, but... I could cut Easy Peasy. Easy Peasy for Time Warp. Kind of want to do that in this matchup. Yes, there is a Ben Wheeler city in Texas. Why did I attack with Inti and not the Goblin Shaman? Because I can only make one of them a 3/3. I can only make one of them a 3/3. And so then the Hex Drinker just eats the Goblin Shaman. It's probably fine to just push damage and get the treasure token. Actually, I didn't attack with the Goblin because I wanted to not die. That said, there's a chance that I just am in a better spot if I attack with the Goblin, except that it's going to die, but it lets me keep up Caracas for my Laelia. I feel like Texas might secede soon. Haven't they been saying that forever? Tell you what, when Texas secedes, Quebec will also secede. Texas can't secede. They can threaten to secede. They can make it a part of the cultural identity, but there's no way they can do it. Why not attack with the Goblin and not Inti? Because Trample's kind of relevant. They can make blocks where I could like Brazen Borrower them. Maybe? I don't know. Did it really matter? This is annoying because now I can't Ledger Shredder the Deeproot Wayfinder. This True Name Nemesis seems pretty good in the matchup, though. Well, we had the I don't have a 1-drop, and I don't have a 1-drop, and I'm on the draw. Right on time. Just incredible timing. I don't think we're going to be winning this game, but who knows? We might get a spicy subtlety target. They cast Sakura Tribe Elder. Immediately have to subtlety it. Questing Beast. Yeah, that's fine. See ya. I get to keep ramping. Second Questing Beast. Thank you. I feel like it's probably Snapcaster Mage. I'll let this one resolve and then I'll Caracas it. Malcolm. What if I Caracas your Questing Beast, play Laelia, and smash if I'm not doing that, I could also see what I draw off Malcolm. I think that might be better. I could set up to Time Warp. If I could, like, cast... Can't Caracas until their next turn? No, I can Caracas them here and use the subtlety if I want to. No, I'm trading subtlety for tempo. Tempo and mana. This true name's not really doing anything anyways, so I actually think I like this play. Beep, beep. Attack Garrick, attack you, attack you. And nothing of value is lost. Unfortunately, I think I have to pitch my Celestial Colonnade. Because the value of having an untapped blue source is just too high. Not unlike the Rent, am I right, gamers? Everybody erupts in applause. We just gotta hope that their thing, their spell, their big cool spell gets subtletied. There's a chance that I just Caracas the Questing Beast. Like on my turn. No, I can't, because then I can't Time Warp. So I have the subtlety here. Salt Monolith, okay. You give me a Ledger Shredder trigger on today. I think you've just sealed your doom, my friend. Hey there, sport. Have you sealed your doom lately? Oh. Dad, get out of my room. You know, when I was your age, I sealed my own fate many a times. Oh yeah, you attack with all these. Unfortunately, this ignoble could get a block on us. But, oh, it doesn't actually matter. Somebody sent me 3 emails. All right. I'm not going to dox you. I'm not going to dox you. But somebody just sent me 3 emails. The same person. That boiled down to them effectively asking me for my mono white Shu Yun deck list. Now, if you are in chat, and this is you, I will be charging you at least $5 for emailing me 3 times over something which could have, you just hit me, DM me on Twitter or at me or something. They do, like, they hit me up on my work email and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, oh, 3 emails? This has got to be good, right? Not even $2 per email. Exactly. It's a deal. It's a steal deal. Let's do the time warp again. Inty. Three damage to a creature. Is that a concession? No, it's just I need to click on this ledger shredder. Okay. What's my work email? I'm saying this because it's publicly available. It's bwheelermtg@gmail.com. I use it for people that want to give me money to do things. And then sometimes people that don't have business related questions or opportunities send me messages that could have been done anywhere else. It's so easy to find. Questions that can be resolved by using Google, even. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to bottom that. It's a little slow, but we have a couple of our looters here. Trying to think if I want to Malcolm. I think I want to Rona first. When can we get a Jawari the Earth Aflame group hug deck? I think I have my Jawari deck somewhere. Like I have a Jawari and an Arashi deck. Ricky Bobble. They got a 2-letter username. I ran into someone whose username was NTGO. I was like, oh my god. That's like Mr. Nintendo shit. I'm gonna play this Rona. I love your client. Rona has 3 toughness, which against open red mana is also nice to have. What button do I use to press priority? Which button do I press to pass priority? 6. That's F6. You can press 1 to just like as yes. But if you like to live dangerously like I do. Oh, speaking of living dangerously. No. Coop. My Glock. That could have been. This could have been an email. Nettle cyst. Gross. But if you're new to Magic Online, I recommend just clicking. Like, it's just so much easier to just not shit the bed. You know? I do kind of like that card. Don't really need the double white. I do need double blue more than anything. Ooh, I do like Celestial Colonnade. Yeah, I mean, shit, I still do it. I still occasionally will pass through phases, but that's I believe that's Magic Online lagging more than anything. It's gotten better though. Oh, Kappa? Oh my god, I have an answer to Kappa? Why don't I do this? Play my Malcolm. Untap my Rona. Tap my Rona. Guess I can do that. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Get that Kappa outie here. Clicking on my Malcolm and then just immediately losing the game. Yeah, I'll see you next turn. Ooh. You're at 13? All right, well, it's time to transform and roll out. No! That would have been so good. God. I mean, this is still pretty good. I'm gonna keep this crick. God damn it. Fiery Confluence would have been so good. Just kaboom, kaboom, 2 to the dome. I mean, this is still good. This is Dobbs. If they go for a Kappa, they have to go for something that isn't Kappa. Even if they kill 2 of our biggest creatures, we can go Caracas, animate, Colonnade, and then Malcolm, Colonnade kills them. I want to try building this deck at Highlander. Although it's kind of just Jeskai mid-range. But like the Inti... I think there's a Grixis version of this deck that's kind of hot. Yeah, we got a Braid. We got ways of getting stuff off the board. It's more just like Fiery Confluences, you know. Super spicy. I like what we're running here. Jeskai and Canonlander is so original. Hey, I'm the guy that first did it, so I get to do whatever the heck I want. Let me cheese. I'm gonna keep this hand. What if I built it in Canlander, added green to make it unique? Adding green to my Jeskai deck to make it unique. Incredible. Like being the quirky one at school. That's right. I dyed my hair purple. And I know what you're thinking. It's not what you'd normally see, but I'm not I'm not one of I'm not like the other, what is it? I'm not like the other girls. Oh, Demonic Tutor, hell yeah. Hidden Path? Hidden Path. Oh, is that the all creatures get Forest Walk? Or green creatures get Forest Walk. That's what I meant. You know the one I'm talking about. You know the one that I'm talking about. I'm feeling attacked again. Oh, it wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional. I can't say blue hair because then, you know, that's the thing that the chuds always talk about, right? Sylvan Scrying. Mishra's Factory? Badlands? Potentially getting a Mox off this or something. I don't know. Chuds care about pink hair? Oh, I guess that makes sense. They do hate women, and pink is more often than not associated with, you know, feminine qualities. Ooh, we got the Copter Inti combo. I didn't Thought Scour there, probably should have, but I kind of like keeping it in my hand as just like I'm going to have a, whatchamacallit, blue hair pronouns in bio. Yeah, that's, yeah, whatever, you know. Oh, fuck. There's really just no running out of options for the ways that people are dog shit. God damn it. This is one of these spots where it's like my opponent makes this play and I'm like, oh, I lose. It's over. This game's done. Wow, just like we wrote it up. We kept the thought scour and we drew the subtlety. I can at least get rid of Dak Faden. Yeah, your Glock? My Glock. You got inspired by my mono 1-drop cube and you're working on all 2-drop Winston cube. Any tips or suggestions on things to focus on? You gotta find ways of making not everything cost 2 mana. You know? There are plenty of 2 mana cards that have kicker or that have a scaling effect or that might have, like, they might have X, they might have, I don't know, flashback, bunch of stuff. One's a little more flexible for that. Stuff that cycles is pretty good, yeah. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do, little things. Also, if it's a 2-person cube, you can like flip, kind of, you can subvert expectations of what the colors are doing. Like you're mentioning, Sub-Theme and white is flash creatures. Cool. Just white is like the flash and control color. And then you could make like blue the hyper aggressive color. You could make red, you know, the like engine color. Or the like recursion color or whatever. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do. As long as you stick to your guns, you know? The jet plane is taking their sweet, sweet time. I'm going to go put the kettle on. Give me a second. It is very good. Okay. They're still in the tank, huh? Still in the tank. Still in the tank. They're still in the tank. This is true. Opponent's a thinker, streamers on break. You can riot if you want. They saw this card and they started tilting about like Modern Horizons. Or not her Commander product. Old school tilting. Oh, you're back? Okay, great. Can I either commit to hoodie up or down, please? This half E-boy? This isn't half E-boy. This is literally how you do it. You get the bangs poking out and then you have the hood up. This is the you want the full E-boy? I don't know if my hair is long enough to do the E-boy now. This is like full E-boy. Oh. I think I'm too old to be an E-boy though. Isn't that interesting? E-boys, when I say E-boy, I feel like that is something that is mostly relegated to someone who's younger. Yet E-girl, I've seen be used for people even in their late 30s. Jesus. What's your storm count at? Can we stop saying E-girl and start saying I-ladies? Glory, you got a glory bringer? A Zerda. Oh. Huh. Well, I have to subtlety this. I'm gonna keep this Thought Scour because I have a braid and I have removal and stuff. They currently don't have a way to even use their infinite mana. Zoomers are like 25. Zoomers could be E people. Oh, they have a way to use their mana. I was talking about emails. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, wait. They put it on top. Woo! Let's... Very, very good. Dak fade in. Go to discard CZPZ because I can still hit a land here. No, my Snapcaster Mage. I think I'm dead though. I'm taking so much damage. I need to draw like Fiery Confluence is what I need to do. Although they might get a little scared of this Inti. Wow, they didn't even crew my copter? I guess it's their copter now, comrade. That's a nice one. I think I pitch Hull Breacher, actually. Because I want to try to Ledger Shredder and Jace. Yeah, I could push them to Ballista, my Inti here. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, it's gonna blow. My kettle's gonna blow. Gotta grab my kettle. It's gonna blow. Oh my God. soon. I had to get my kettle. But I got myself hot chocolate with marshmallows in my cozy little mug. Untapping Grim Monolith is a little worrying. The mug looks like me? You sure? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Oh fuck. That's funny. That's very funny. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm really dead, huh? Portal Phyrexia. So they have Tinker in their deck? Maybe I should have kept Inti. Crew that. I'm so dead, by the way. I need to draw like exactly Fiery Confluence. I don't know why they aren't using this. I should be dead. Fiery Confluence. Well, they keep playing like this, so I guess I can maybe do this. Make them eat up their clock a little bit. They targeted my Lelia instead of targeting Zerda. We have an out. We have an out. Now they might not notice the walking ballista too. If they didn't kill me with the Zerda, well, I had no cards in hand, they might miss this walking ballista. Shit. Oh my god, they cast already. Okay. We can win. We can win. They brought back Heart of Kirin. Fiery Confluence. Fuck. All right, well, I'll waste their clock a little bit. Chandra's dad's heart was a plane. Well, he had a transplant. All right, Confluence. Okie dokie. Do I want Time Warp in this matchup? I kind of want Spellseeker because it finds a Braid. If I'm doing that, Pyrokinesis. Yes, Pyrokinesis is okay. I could cut Smuggler's Copter just to brick Dak Faden. I think I'm gonna do that. Because now we can Spellseeker for a Braid, which gives us an out against that portal. Or we could just draw both. This deck could have really used a Mox. Now, a lot of decks could really use a Mox. But, you know, this deck could especially use a Mox. Yeah, I could Seeker for Thought Scour now. Or a better pilot. What the fuck? Mods? Oh. I hate Baleful Strix. I love Baleful Strix, but I hate Baleful Strix. I mean, I think I'm actually just going to grab Sword Splashers here. Sierra Drinks Water, welcome back for the 28th month. How you doing? How you been? Hear you for hearing me. It's here to be here. Well, it's here to hear you, you know? Can't say anything bad about the birds is in the rules. Yeah. Look at Burst Lighting. Yeah. Ooh. It's a good Braid target. Play this and pass, and then we can Fairy Mastermind and a Braid. If they go to equip the Shadow Spear to the Nettle Cyst. Oh. Patchwork Automaton. And a top? What's the occasion? I think I'm going to... actually, I might need that. I think I'm going to Burst Lightning the Patchwork Automaton. That thing's going to get real big. And then I might actually have to abrade the Shadow Spear. Although, abrading the Nettle Cyst seems fine. Aha. Not hitting a white source. Drawing lands but not white sources is a little tough. Carson, welcome back for the 57th month. Jesus Christ. Yeah, same also. Thank you for the support. Hope you're doing well. Have I ever said burst lightning like it's grease lightning, not greased lightning, right? Is it greased lightning? I thought it was greased lightning. Like greased lightning? Not greased lightning? Yeah, you're spinning on top. Doing terribly, but taking it day by day. Hey, that's all you can do, right? Yeah, that's why I said greased lightning instead of greased lightning. It's greased lightning and not greased lightning. They shocked? Hey, I'm also shocked. Hey, it's me, Tezzeret. And you're watching Disney. I feel like they might have the portal in their hand. If they find like Grim Monolith, might have portal. I would figure that they might want to just uptick and threaten to kill. Finding a 1-mana card, Soul Ring. Right. Fairy Mastermind. Blow up the Nettle Cyst. I guess I should have tapped the mountain because I could draw a Thought Scour here. Ooh. Ooh. It's pretty good. Attack like this. Yeah, because the lightning is greased. Yeah. Unfort. Was hoping to be able to trade a different spell for them, or with them, instead of that, but... We have ways of getting rid of Kappa Cannoneer while also paying for Ward, which is nice. Neither of these are those cards. Because if they Kappa, it's pretty gross. Tough match. Tough match. Grease lightning. That whole musical is pretty gross. Darcy. Darcy with Shadow Spear is pretty annoying. We can at least Chandra, which is nice. Yeah, we have Snapcaster and JVP for a braid too. Oh, that's rude. But I guess I'm better to say this. What musical Hamilton? Name any of them. Chandra. Kill your Darcy. You gotta name every musical. Oh, you like musicals, huh? The last musical I saw was Hadestown. I really enjoyed Hadestown. I sing several songs from Hadestown to myself, and to the chagrin of my husband, to him as well. Please no Kappa. Walking Ballista on 3. Walking Ballista with Shadow Spear is pretty gross. Are you going to kill the Inti now? Load up the colonnade. Lion King 1.5. No, my Inti! Just shooting it once. Not once, not twice, but thrice. Look at the top 3 cards of their deck. If I could, like, Thought Scour them on a top activation, it'll be very funny. I go to 2. And we have insurance against the portal in the form of the colonnade. Which is kind of hot. I mean, I guess now they have the mana to top. Oh. Every time I drink hot chocolate, my stomach does not agree. And every time I don't learn, I'm just like, yeah, that's fine, I'll deal with it. Stupid Wheeler. Stupid fucking Wheeler. What? So they spun top. And they're tapping to draw. Well, now I'm going to... Haha. They could spin again to try and draw the thing. We got rid of their roaming throne. Blightsteel and top. We drew Snapcaster. That's pretty good. We got Snapcaster Burst Lightning now. Oh, you're still going. Show and Tell Goblin Engineer. You can play Bauble. At top. Really using that clock, huh? Are they double queuing? Like, what's going on here? Come on, I got drafts to do. Come on, time is of the ebony. And I have not a lot of it. I have not a lot of it. Getting a trophy with this deck would be cool and good. Oh, they revealed the elephant. This card rules. I have a soft spot for elephants, especially in Ravnica, if it wasn't obvious. 1 and a white for a 3/2 Elephant Cleric with Disguise. Disguise is like Morph, except it has Ward 2. When it's turned face up, exile another target non-land permanent, and if you controlled it, return to play tapped. Otherwise, its controller makes a 2/2 blue and white detective token. So either it just like mucks their big creature and they get a 2/2 in its place, or you just get to one-time flicker effect. And it's also just a 2-mana 3/2. Hard to argue with that. I'm going to keep this hand. I've got all of my colors. I got Removal, Caracas, Rona, Fable. Seems pretty good. I'll play the Crick. Did I talk about the guy who adds red and gets big? No, I haven't talked about actual cards from the set. That's the first card from the set that I've talked about that isn't the Novice Inspector. Double Path to Exile. Kind of hot. I'm gonna play this Rona and have it die. Hey Wheeler Greethria. And a Merry Greethia to you too. What up? I'll discard that. Play a Fable. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I think they kept a 2-lander. But like, why? With what? Didn't you keep 7? They kept 7. What's going on? Do they have like a Black Lotus hand? And they just don't want to play the Lotus? Or a Mana Crypt hand? They just like are missing the other color? They could just have removal and not want to kill this stuff too. Discard a couple of cards, huh? Don't mind if I do. Oh, wait, they might have Orcish Bowmasters here. They didn't. It's for that reason that I'm not going to tap Rona here. Great to catch you live. Oh, I see. I'm going on my first solo trip tomorrow. Do I have any advice? Yeah. Are you traveling by plane, boat, train, bus? Pitching a Woodfall Primus? Do I get any? I mean, I guess I can get my Malcolm into play or something. I think I'm just going to kill them. Like, I just want to kill them dead. One of my favorite suggestions, by plane to pull in with an overlay. Okay. I don't care how like extra it sounds or how unnecessary it seems. Bring or do anything and everything to make your time in the airport or up in the air enjoyable. Yeah, just like, you know, don't overpack, but at the same time, like, get those podcasts ready, bring that book you want to read, you know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could flip this. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I just like Lelia. Oh, I guess I had a free loot. Whoops. Click through. Bring a Switch with Cobalt Core. Always get travel insurance. Oh, do I have that? Yeah. Always get travel insurance. Any podcast recommendations? You enjoy long, rambling conversations in Magic the Gathering? I mean, Achievement Wheel, love Magic. Let's see, their Reanimator. Kind of like touch the Spirit Realm in this spot. But I think my main deck actually might just be good enough to ship it. A Braid might need to come out, but I'm a little worried about like Orcish Bowmasters and stuff. I could swap a Braid for like Time Warp. Maybe that's actually a good call. Let's do that. Yeah. You downloaded 2 movies, packed the book, and downloaded some albums. Great. Drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. Don't over consume. I mean, these are also just like good life tips. Drink a lot of water. Don't just like shove a bunch of sugar into your mouth throughout the day. If you could avoid it. Sweatpants. Wear sweatpants or joggers. Dress cozy. That's the biggest thing. And then, yeah, I mean, telling people not to worry is a little tough. But like, don't just kind of indulge in, oh yeah, you got to try the local stuff. I just mean in general, like don't go to like Hudson News and buy a chocolate bar because you're like, oh, why not? I'm at the airport. You'll be mad because you spent $5 fucking on a chocolate bar, and then you're just going to be a little hyped up and your tummy might be a little rumbly, and then that's not great. So this can kind of deal with their big dum-dums, but I don't know. It's not that. I think I have to keep it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it, you know? Know where your stuff is at all times. Like, where in your bag, or like where in your like zipped up jacket pocket your, you know, your headphones or your passport, especially. I mean, please know where your passport is at all times. Stuff like that. I don't know. I actually don't hate traveling by I obviously don't travel by myself all the time, because if it's going to an event, I might be traveling in a group. But if I'm traveling for a recorded show or something, then I'm solo. Cool. Yeah, you go. You go, Glen Coco. Yeah. Your autism is very good at frequently checking your pockets. Great, then you're already prepped. I mean, I'm not casting anything anyways, so I'm going to play this tapped, because if I draw a second red, I might play it, and then we can double spell. Oh. Got a Woodfall Primus? Flash Titan of Industry. This just makes a 4/4. I guess it's the fact that they can reanimate it that makes it pretty good. But I think I'm okay. The reanimation spell that follows up is the real Oofa Doofa, but just flashing out a Titan of Industry is not the greatest. This is the greatest, though. The greatest thief in the multiverse. Oh. Dak Faden and Mystical Tutor. What you finding your copy of Exhume. Okay, I can fight through some of this. So their hand is Exhume. I could have pathed this in response to them activating DAC. That was probably better, right? Yeah, I was too busy talking about this airport chat, which is my right up my alley. All sorts this. Save me some life when they bring it back. I'll path the next one. Ooh. Play a bird. Play a Lavamancer. Trigger. Yeah, give me a free GVP. Give me a free GPG. I got Pharaoh's Gift. Fuck. Ooh. That was some good. We've had a very stressful past couple of days here in the Wheeler household. I could tell I'm a little frazzled. If they get Archon, it's a little annoying, but they don't know I have Path to Exile. Oh, Gristlebrand. Yeah, Gristlebrand's pretty good. But beatable. I should have Path to Exile with the Dak Faded on this deck. It's okay. We call that the streamer tax. It's the price of getting to do this for a living. Is that I am, you know, occasionally you just get got. You're just like, oh shit, wasn't paying attention. Alright, casting this French Vanilla 3/3. What, this old thing? This old thing? I kind of want to keep this in play because I might actually cast it. There's a chance I should have put the Subtlety in so that I could pressure the Dak Fade in a bit better. I believe that I'll be able to do that anyways. But, you know, just in case. I think I have to pitch this Chandra. Okay, we can kill Dak Faden now. Gotta remember this thing has reach, though. Put a shield counter on that. Activate this one first. Pitch that. Play this. Activate this. Play a Fairy Mastermind. In response to Gristle Bizzle. The Grizz Business. To draw a card.
Abusing magic.
Lucky Alien, thank you for the subscription. Very kind of you. I'm glad my Wheeler travel tips could help in any way, shape, or form. A sub for great advice and even better content. Oh, thank you. Very kind of you. For Chicago, Chicago's my next trip that I can talk about. And I'm excited for that. I genuinely don't hate traveling. I like being in a plane. That's where, see, you know, if you discounted the whole being able to recollect every magic card, or you know, maybe the stone face bits, you might think that I'm just a full, normal, functioning individual. Until you get me on an airplane. And then I'm just like, oh my God, this is the best thing in the world. This is almost as good as being on a train. It's like being on a train in the sky. God, look at the size of this bad boy. The tism grows from a touch. It's like the Grinch's heart getting 3 sizes larger or whatever. Planes, trains, no automobiles. I mean, I like automobiles. Why did I sound that like I was downtrodden? I like auto. Oh my God. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. That was... Oh shit, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. No. They cast, for those that missed it, I had Grim Lavamancer in play with a red mana and the cards in my graveyard to exile it. And then they cast Life Death, reanimating a 9-drop, and they were at 10. So they went to reanimate their 9-drop, and I shot them for 2 damage with my onboard trick, and then they lost 9 life. I'm going to take Mox Ruby here. It's not even close to the next best card is like Mana Leak. But yeah, I'll take Mox Ruby. Ooh. I think I'm taking Gristlebrand here. I like taking Gristlebrand here. We got Jace, we got Wandering Emperor, we got Jason, Wandering Emperor, and Gristlebrand. It's these 3 cards. Gristlebrand has the highest upside of like a busted deck doing busted things. It works well with this Dack Fade and this Through the Reach that we're going to try to wheel. And yeah. Jace is off center, so I'm going to take Gristlebrand. There's also a Malcolm, Dack Fade, or Through the Breach. If we get back one of those, they're likely making the deck if we end up in Grixis or blue-red stuff. I never don't want to take Synthesizer when I see it. I do love that magic card. It's not at its best in Vintage Cube here, but there are decks where it could do a thing. Oh, yeah. Okay, actually, oh, no. Okay. So this pack is stacked for Reanimator. And there's also a Tolarian Academy. There's Troll of Khazad Doom. There's a Tali. There's a Trumpeting Carnosaur on the wheel. Obviously, there's Tolarian Academy. There's Tolarian Academy, a Tali, Troll. I mean, if I can get an Academy this early and just pick up every artifact I see, we can do something degenerate. And then, yeah, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take Tolarian Academy. Perfect. We've got some other options here. We got Lorien Revealed. We got Flooded Strand. They're very similar cards. I'm gonna take Lorien Revealed. There's also, I mean, there's Krakus. Krakus is quite good. I'm gonna take Lorien Revealed because I like Lorien Revealed in the Academy decks. Like, you just have more mana, so you can cast this. And if we get something to fix, then we get something to fix. This pack sucks. Oh my god. Just like, I think, do I take Hangerback Walker and just try to push these artifacts? I don't want Soul Guide Lantern. That card can wheel. I don't want any of these other cards. Could take Stoneforge Mystic. But I'm going to take this Hangerback Walker. It's a cheap artifact. There's a blue Talisman. I'm going to take the blue Talisman. Talisman of Creativity. Interesting deck we have here. Staff of the Storyteller in there can wheel. Bang, bang, bang. You know, I haven't drafted a Mystic Forge deck yet. There's Zerda, which we could technically try to play. I don't like picking Zerda here. It's kind of awkward because, like, we're not going to get this Zerda back, assuredly. It's going to be like Nature's Claim or Mentor or something. I'm going to take Mystic Forge. I haven't drafted a Mystic Forge deck yet. I could take blue. I like it more than Rona. I'll take a blue-red land. We have some cards that can... We have some red cards here. I don't like taking Zerda unless I have... Like, I could spec take Zerda, or I could spec take Mystic Forge, and I kind of wanted to spec take the Zerda. Or, sorry, spec take the Forge over the Zerda. Golos came back. That's pretty good. Finds our Academy. Would like a workshop if possible. I should keep an eye out for other ways that we can maybe get to Golos activation. Zerda is also, like, the companion decks are pretty cool. Zerda is a bit of an awkward one because, like, some of the best cards that you can grab in the Academy decks don't actually line up with Zerda as a companion. I don't really like having Zerda in my deck unless I get both Basalt and Grim. Ooh. The Mightstone and the Weakstone's a better card for us, right? Although we could take Egg. Egg is 1-mana artifact if I get into red. This does draw me 2 cards. I'm going to take the Mightstone and the Weakstone. I'll take these boots. I've seen the boots pop off. I'm probably not playing any of these. It's a late Thraben Inspector. I'll take a Thraben Inspector. Because Staff of the Storyteller might wheel. I'll take a Soul Guide Lantern. Did you know that you can cast Morph cards and cards with Disguise off of this? Sarah Paragon. Could have taken the Reign of Filth. Sculler Wield? This card's good. I mean, you have to be in black-white that early. There's a Black Lotus, but there's also Retrofitter Foundry. So I think I'm going to take Retrofitter Foundry here. All right. I'm going to take Black Lotus. You wanted Dak over Gristlebrand? That's absurd. That's absurd. That's a 2-color card. Dak's not that good. I'm going to take this Black Lotus. I'm going to try to wheel... I don't think Retrofitter's going to wheel, but if I can wheel Retrofitter or Saheeli or Git Probe or Bolt, I'll be happy. There's a Basalt Monolith. Which is pretty good with Academy. It's not the best, but it's just big mana. It's good because we have Mystic Forge. It's good because we have Mystic Forge. We might get this Thassa's Oracle. Ooh. Manifold Key, huh? Blightsteel? I don't even like... We don't have a Tinker. I don't even like Blightsteel here. I'm going to take this talisman. Check me out. I'm going to take this talisman. I mean, I do have the boots. I'm going to take this talisman. Oh. That's an Oko, huh? Oh, I'm going to take Oko. Doomsday. Oko make artifact. Wait, hold on. Oko make artifact. I could take Doomsday. Oh, there's Trinket Mage. Hold on. Because we have the Thoracle coming around. Could I do an Academy Doomsday deck? Ooh. Trinket Mage. I think Trinket Mage might actually win out here. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to take Trinket Mage and I'm going to wheel Doomsday. Trinket Mage acts as another Black Lotus and Mox Ruby in our deck. I don't even know if I'm playing this Oko. It's pretty easy to play, but Trinket Mage I am always playing. There's another Talisman. It's an Arid Mesa. Snap's not bad. Works with Academy, but I'm going to take another blue Talisman. There's a Mox Opal. Oh, there's a Sai. I think I want Mox Opal for this Doomsday. Mox Opal is just so good. Oh, Mind's Desire. Okay, hold on. Are we popping the fuck off? You know what? I think I like it. Tezzeret I don't think is that playable. I'm not a huge fan of Tezzeret. Although Mind's Desire is also pretty poop. I'll take Mind's Desire. Urborg is perfect for this Doomsday we're going to wheel. I think I like it better than Coalition Relic. Coalition Relic's pretty bad. I might play this Desire and I might play this Gristlebrand. All right, yeah, we're cooking now. We're cooking now. Resorian Badger. It's like a 2 and a green. It's a book card and... Wait, no, that's Giant Badger. Is that the Wombat? The Wombat's 4 mana. I don't know. It's a 3 mana 2/2. It's a Badger in clothes. I can tell you that. Badger. Oh, it's the Homelands one. No, I'm thinking of Giant Badger. Oh, Saheeli Wield? Oh my god. All right, perfect. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to know what this does. Whenever it attacks and isn't blocked, you can exile up to 2 target creature cards from the defending player's graveyard. If you do, gain 1 life for each card exiled this way. And it deals no combat damage. Damn. There's the Thoracle. Ooh, the Blightsteel Wield. Do I want Blightsteel? Or would I prefer to have Key? Key feels really weird. I don't have Candle. Do we see Candle in the first? Did I see Candle? I think I'll take Blightsteel. Fuck, Doomsday didn't wheel? How the hell did Doomsday not wheel? Well, I've ruined somebody's day. Yeah, I'll take the second runes. Snap. I'll take Snap. I could play Snap. Snap untaps my Academy. Oh, what up, Sai? Screaming in the microphone. I think Candle was a pack 1, pick 1, and it didn't come around. But maybe I'm conflating this with the last draft. I don't know. It's all blur. You want to give me another piece of jewelry? You can give me Flash. Nothing here is that exciting to flash. Could take Thran Dynamo to get this Mystic Forge going. We haven't seen a Traxa. There's also Battle Ball. There's Bolus's Citadel. Battle Ball is like kind of mid. I could take Flash for a high value pick. I could take Dynamo for the I'm always playing this card. I could take Misty Rainforest because it might help if I want to splash something. Like I could splash one red card. What red card am I splashing in this list? Citadel might wheel. Spec take the Flash. Go to Spec take the flat. Well, I'm gonna take Thran Dynamo. I got a plan here. I got a juicy plan here. Zernorb's kind of funny because we have Zernorb Academy. Zernorb Academy Crucible. Crucible's in the first pack. It's also a 0-mana artifact. I might like it more than Treachery. Don't know how I feel about Treachery nowadays. Could take a Scalding Tarn. Actually, Scalding Tarn's great because if I find a red card to splash. So it's also just Scalding Tarn. Oh, there's also a Fourth Aerolingus. I'm going to take Urza Saga. This is like the perfect Urza Saga deck. We have Lotus, Ruby, and Opal. We're passing Frantic Search, Fourth Aerolingus. Tamashi could actually do something too. But I'm going to take Urza Saga. This feels like the best. Yeah, I know Treachery is a ritual, but would love a Displacer Kitten. I'd be a little too late. There's an Underworld Breach. Ooh, we have red. Underworld Breach Frantic Search works if we wheel the Frantic Search. What am I passing? I'm passing like Shark, High Tide, Chalice. I'll take the Breach. I'll spec on this Breach. Seed Shark might wheel. Like if Sai came that late. Seed Shark and Sai are different cards, but you know. This deck's kind of funny. Getting a Brain Freeze would be pretty good. Getting that Frantic Search back. There's an Ugin. There's a Turnabout. Show and Tell doesn't do anything for me. Don't really want this Ugin. Aetherflux Reservoir. Turnabout works with the High Tide if we get the High Tide. We don't have any draw 7, so we have Mind's Desire. I think I'd rather take this Ugin. The crab. Alright, well none of these cards are playable. Take Burgy. Burgalicious Definition. I mean, I could play Burgy for the flip side. I think I like it better than Crab. Definitely like it better than Unctus. Like it better than Walder. Yeah, Reservoir is really bad. No, Reservoir is just kind of crap. I might not play this Ugin if I'm just going all in. Oh, Ballista. I like Ballista more than Patchwork here. Gosh. I'll take Cityscape Leveler. It's a big artifact creature. Oh, we've got win cons. Battle Ball. We've always had win cons. Like, this card was never not wheeling. It's not good. We didn't get a Mishra's Workshop, which is a little unfortunate. How many picks would I trade for shops? Zerta would have been perfect here. I don't know about all that. Sure, I'll take this mystical. Mind's Desire, Mind's Desire. Mind's Desire. We have Basalt Monolith, but that's like it. We would have to, and we do have the Ballista, but then we would have to cut like this. We gotta cut our Trinket Mage. I mean, I'm probably not playing Bergie. We're off the Oracle. We're off Underworld Breach. I got my Zerda drafts in. I got my Zerda trophies before. Oh my god, it wheeled. Fuck, alright. What time is it? Okay, I could probably do one match. Reservoir? Don't know why this card's in the cube. It's really bad. We got the patchwork. Unfortunately, I'm going all in on combo killing you. Not doing anything else. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, there are a lot of weird cards in Vintage Cube that I don't entirely get. Some of them, like Valakut Exploration, I understand. It gives you a kill con with Fast Bond and stuff, and technically it reinforces those decks. You know, Reservoir, Mono Blue. Like, you can Mono Blue High Tide with this deck and kill people. You could do some goofy stuff with Channel in this card. But it's not great. Bunch of cards in here that are like not great, then also just like not that convincing. Do I like seeing domain stuff in Vintage Cube? Some of the stuff, I think it's okay. I don't actually think you need to go that hard, though. You just need, like, better payoffs. Like, I don't hate Tribal Flames, Kavu, Territorial Kavu, like, Leyline Binding, and I think they could add Scion of Draco. Aw, shit! Welcome back for the 58th month. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the support. That's so much. That's so much. Glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you been? I think Najila is still kind of poop soup. Maybe after this cube is done, I'll do like a little discussion stream where I'm like, these are the cards that I would cut. Hi, I'm just a lowly drafter, but these are the cards that I would cut. Who knows? Maybe my limited rating went up over the day. What was it? 1921? If it went down, it'd be very funny. Oh, it went up! 1937! Woo! Time to be a real dickhead about ELO, baby. It's the... We're so fucking back. Yeah, I'll keep this. Is that good? It's alright. It's not great, but, you know. The main thing I'd like to do is just either more cube stuff or, I guess, be involved with more cube stuff. I like cube. I drafted a lot. Oh my... All right. Wait, is that the ice cream? Ice cream's so good. Do I want to play Sai here? Sai Saga Talisman's pretty good. I think I'm gonna do that. Because these saga tokens are gonna be huge. Gonna be huge. Oh, Emery. Boros' Citadel. Oh, they have Echo in their deck? That's pretty scary. Here's my Basalt Monolith. You should update your one-drop cube more and or make a commander cube. We just updated it. We've expanded it to 540 cards. Commander cube is something I've considered drafting or considered brewing again. I did it once and I was like, oh, we could do this. And then in practice, it was just like a lot. I think the best cube drafts are the one where you could sit everybody down and not explain what's about to happen, and everybody is into it. You know? I think those are the best. Like, sitting people down to draft the one-drop cube, not telling them what we're doing, having them look at the packs, and then just be like, oh, fuck. I get it. That's incredible. An incredible feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would love to draw Academy. I think my opponent's doing the same thing that I'm doing. I have to kill this Emery, by the way, or this Boros' Citadel is going to run amok. Make a thing, find a Mox. Oh, I can do both. I could find Soulguide Lantern and muck the Echo. Actually, maybe that's better than killing the Emery. Wait, can I just kill you? You're at 19. That's way too much life. Yeah, maybe Soulguide Lantern was actually better than this. Because then it mucks their Echo too. Alright, well, I'm going to attack you for approximately 1,000,000 damage. I could shoot them to 3 because it gets rid of the Boros Citadel Sensei's Top combo. Sure, you can look at the top 3 cards of your library and put them back in any order. I wonder if there's a cube out there that has a selection of cards for 2 packs and then a booster pack for the 3rd. I mean, you could probably do that with just normal cube, right? Like, you could do like a modern cube and then you just like add a pack of masters or something. You could do like a supercharged modern cube where you play, ooh, good, cool cube idea. It's a modern cube. You draft 3 packs of your cube, and then afterwards, everybody gets a full pack of Modern Horizons, Modern Horizons 2, and Modern Horizons 3. I think that's kind of funny. I'm just going to run this back. Tokyo Drift Cube. Somebody has that, right? The vehicles cube? There was a V equals cube at CubeCon. It was called the Tokyo Drift Cube. Yeah. Is this deck cracked? I think our deck's okay. Have I commented on the new good monkey? Chrome Mox. The new good monkey? I don't know. I can't answer that without getting more specific. The 3-mana 2/2? Do you mean the Viridian Shaman? Whoa. I kept a 2-lander? Do you have mana drain? Am I going to get mana drained? I should have maybe baited with this Mox Opal. I think they have mana drain in their deck. I mean, remand is fine. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen, again, obligatory. I've seen this entire set. Which is why, if you're going to ask me about cards, you got to be very, very specific. So as to not have me ruin my career accidentally. Academy would be nice. Ooh, Twins Basil. Oh, but I get the first pop. I like to think in a different in a different world we could have been friends. You know, in a different timeline, we could have been friends. We could have just been two buds drafted in the same deck. They could take my Might Stone and my Weak Stone so that I can't kill the bat and draw new cards. But now I get to Golos, which is cool. Get to Golos. That rules. You become a copy of this. Tolarian Academy. I could attack Saheeli, but my Saheeli is the more vulnerable one. Look, we're best friends. We got all the same cards. They're heavier into black than I am, but you know, we're jiving. We're doing the same thing. I get to activate Golos next turn if I want to, if I can keep Saheeli alive. Oh, well, no, you got to tap it first, opponent, because now you got the legend rule. As the premier Saheeli Sublime Artificer pilot of this entire game. All right, out of curiosity, I'm going to play this Talisman, and then I'm going to Golos into Lorien Revealed. Ooh. All right, I got time for one more. Wait, no, I don't. I don't have time for one more. I have to call it there, because I have to go get ready for Dice Friends, because I got to walk in the shit. Gestures to the snow. Yeah, I gotta go. I am going to be streaming again tomorrow. If it's another snow day, I might do more cube, and then I'll just push the Gladiator streams to the weekend. because I do want to finish with this deck. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Reminder, cardkingdom.com sponsored the channel. Man Trader sponsored the channel. Why is the bot not pulling up my commands? What the? Oh, there it goes. It's just having a day. There's that Star Trek fleet command. Use that link to help me. We did the sponsor stream last night. Just sign up, get through the tutorial to level 5, and you are going to give me a lot of help. A lot of nice, crisp, clean dollar bills of help. Also YouTube channel. There's a YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel. Let me drop the kids off somewhere. We got 2 trophies today. That's not bad. Hey, Graham and Alex are watching and playing. How about you go watch and not play, but you can watch them play, and then I'm going to play. I'm going to go. Okay, bye. Love you. Have a good one.